Hello. Okay, so we're going to be doing White Light Oracle read from Alana Fairchild, and then I'm going to be doing the goddesses for the month of March. Okay. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Hopefully you don't mind that I'm in my pajamas, because I honestly want to be comfortable and balanced and just in my own element here. I'm allowed to stay in my comfort too at some point, so are you. So let's see, what are we gonna do first? All right. I don't know how you guys are feeling, but at this time I feel very calm, very relaxed. I hope that's a state that you can be in as well. If you get a moment, just give yourself at least 10 minutes or something like that. It'd be nice, right? Some of you are probably saying, well, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Well, you can make time. Let's see. All right, White Light Oracle Guidebook. This is a really nice guidebook. It really does help give you some tips, some pointers. It allows you to guide you through meditation practices, give you a little bit of clarity. It'll give you some insight on past life. It'll also give you insight on any of your ancestors or any messages that you need. I think I got these at a crystal shop. I don't know if it's called iguana beads or something like that. It's in Cambridge. Anyways, we'll pick one for the month of February for now. We'll just do one. Maybe I'll do two depending on what comes out. And pardon me, my hands are like this big and then the deck is like this big. But yeah, if you like my videos, feel free to like, share, subscribe. You don't have to. It is not mandatory. Any donations go through the PayPal link that's below. Any kind of readings, please use my email to send me email. It's my private email. There is only one YouTube, one Facebook, one Instagram account of mine. There is no duplicates. So anybody trying to portray as me, they are not. And I have them all certified as well. Okay, Sacrament of Extreme Unction, number 34. I don't think I've ever had this one. This one has masculine and feminine energies. It almost has like a duality of itself as well. I'm almost getting like Phoenix vibes from this. I would say it has more towards the masculine and enlightenment than feminine, and allowing yourself to embody, whether through throat chakra or heart chakra, to voice how you truly feel. Because honestly, I don't think that men get enough they don't get enough credit for the way they carry themselves and their ability to not always be heard, especially in the emotional aspect of it, because of the society we live in. That's changing, obviously, but the society we live in doesn't really allow them to express themselves without being deemed as one thing or another. But like I said, that's changing. It's becoming a little more easy for men to show their feminine side in a healthy nature without being like belittled or emasculated even more so. And this is also giving me like a surrender kind of energy as well, as long as you are activated with the third eye chakra and the crown chakra. So yeah, Sacrament of Extreme Unction. So it's number 34, which will be 7. I don't think I've ever got this one before, so this should be interesting for me as well. All right. Clear it out before we start. So your heart knows how to let go so you can find peace. There's that surrendering energy. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past, You have been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. Now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move toward it with an open, trusting heart and peaceful mind. In an ideal world, we would finish our inner work, be completely healed, check it off the list, and move on without any issues from the past intruding into our present life. In a more realistic view, we do our best to muddle through, gaining enough understanding and healing to attain some degree of closure and move on as best we can, flicking off remnants of the past, which can arise even whilst we are doing our best to let go. In an even more challenging turn of growth, spiritual, a spiral, we may know something has run its course and no longer belongs in our world, and yet have troubled exercising the past and its pains, confusions, or attachments, so it bleeds through into the present. This can be happening with many of you right now. You're trying to move forward, and there's a few things trickling down that still need to be wrapped up and closed before we can move forward, even though we know it doesn't belong there. To avoid the taint of the past causing unnecessary issues in the present, the Oracle of Sacrament of Extreme Unction brings powerful spiritual last rites so you can be cleansed and liberated into the fullness of your next phase. In the Catholic tradition, extreme unction is performed at the time of physical passing to cleanse the soul and allow it to gracefully leave the body and enter the afterlife. In the context of this oracle, the symbolic equivalent of the sacrament is powerful intervention of spirit to free you from the grip of what has been. It is a liberation from habit and the compelling lure of the familiar. It is divine forgiveness and healing, especially healing and forgiveness of yourself. Extreme unction translate into last anointing. While spiritual grace will be with you always and blessings is always available to the receptive heart, this oracle wishes to bring you attention to the ending of a particularly stubborn pattern. As it does, you will feel greater freedom and a new lease on life, as if you are being born again within its lifetime. That's more Phoenix energy that I was talking about. It augurs significant and permanent healing release, because once we heal, once we've learned, once we see certain things a certain way, we do not forget. As the expression goes, every saint has a past, every sinner has a future. This oracle encourages you to embrace your future and let go of the emotional and physiological burdens you have been carrying for yourself and likely for many others, ancestors and more, for far too long. Sometimes we martyr ourselves to the pain of the past or even attempt to carry the suffering of others, holding it within our hearts as if it can alleviate the burden of another or create healing. All types happen in such instances is that suffering increases. Let yourself off the hook in this circumstance of guilt, shame, or blame. Give yourself permission to acknowledge that all people, including you, have done their best. Okay? The universe is offering you a powerful spiritual gift. Your heart knows how to receive it. Let go. There is no turning back. It is time to start anew. It is your time to be happy and free. The healing process. Imagine, feel, or intend that you are resting within an egg of pure white light. It feels so beautiful, safe, and somehow ancient, familiar, and grounding to be in this egg of light. Allow it to be the right size just for you, large enough to feel spacious and close enough so that you feel supported and held. As you rest within this spiritual egg of light, you may see, sense, hear, feel, or recognize at a deep level that a sacred word and loving prayers are being said just for you. These prayers come from the hearts, the minds, and voices of luminous, enlightened, higher beings who love you and are looking out for you, even energetically. These words of blessing permeate the shell of your sacred egg of white light and gently infuse the space in the form of white light, which holds all colors, all the sacred sounds. They ever so gently touch the top of your head, your eyes, your ears, your nostrils, your lips, your heart, your throat, your hand, your nether regions, based off the spine and feet. You experience tenderness, unconditional love, peaceful and merciful grace tending to you at an intimate and caring level. Within this egg of light, you can heal. You may see, sense, or feel or recognize that negative energy is expelled from all levels of your being, ejected out of the porous shell of the egg and towards the loving higher beings who know what is needed for such energies to be healed. As you no longer carry these energies, you feel increasingly free. Any shackles around your soul fall away, becoming nothing more than dust before disappearing. You sense the seeds of negative karma being cleansed and dissolving in the light. Rest here for as long as you wish. You are blessed and ready to begin anew. When you are ready, slowly and firmly bring yourself back into here and now, flowing and following the breath in and out, becoming aware of any sensations on your skin. Ground and hydrate yourself. You have completed your healing process at this point when you do so. Okay, so hopefully you like that. That's actually really nice. It's almost like a resolution energy. Like after a whole bunch of BS that we've gone through, this comes in. This is a nice card to have for March. March is a very important time. There's a lot of interesting things happen, especially spiritually for a lot of people. I'm not sure about the retrograde or with the full moon, but there's a lot of new energy coming in. All right, this is number 34, number 7, also to do with Jupiter. So hopefully this has some insight for you and it's been helpful. Love you.